Hello everybody, happy Friday, and after all of that snow passed on over, beautiful skies. I'm absolutely loving the conditions we're seeing right now. Temperatures sitting into the mid-30s, probably not going to get too much warmer than that as we are expecting some cold air to move in, dropping those temperatures. And on top of that, with the snow cover, nights are going to be really chilly here in the Treasure Valley region, but pretty impressive to see the number of snowfall that we saw today. Here's a quick look at that system already making its way over Montana, and you can see really beautiful conditions over the top of the Gem State. Things are going to be looking like this for quite some time now. We aren't expecting any new systems to arrive until about next week, probably around Thursday, so we're going to see that next system pass on through. But there it is, all of that snow up into the mountain ranges, a lot of snow over into Montana, but skies looking fairly clear over here in Boise. But going into this weekend and going into the start of the week, a dip in temperatures is expected. Take a look at the darker purple. We are expecting some pretty deep Arctic air to move on down into our region, making chilly conditions, expecting single digits for overnight lows here in the Treasure Valley. That means negatives up into the mountain ranges, some of the coldest below zero at about 10 to 20 degrees. And so those mountain ranges are going to be freezing this week, especially Tuesday to Wednesday. That's when we're expecting the coldest temperatures. And then we're going to expect another system to pass on through, bringing in a little bit of snowfall going into Thursday, day before Valentine's Day, and then expecting things to clear on out afterwards, and then another system to pass on through going into next Sunday, and then the potential of even more going into Tuesday with some flurries on the way. But skies are expected to be dry going into this weekend and going into the start of the week with those colder temperatures on the way. It starts tomorrow, like I mentioned, very light chances of rain and snow expected, not too much of an impact there. But as you can see across the board, just barely breaking freezing. 33 expected in Caldwell, Meridian, Nampa, Boise, 34 in Emmett's probably going to be the warmest in our Treasure Valley region, and those overnight lows falling into the teens. Let's head up to the western central mountains because really cold conditions are expected up there. Single digits over in McCall and Cascade, single digits in Idaho City and in Pine for the overnight lows, with a little bit of snowfall expected to move in. 20s expected to be the highs for a couple of areas. Warmest you'll see is up in Riggins, Idaho, but that's about it. And cooler conditions are expected going into this week. Take a look at some of those highs. 30s are going to turn into 20s. There's that single digit, 9 degrees expected to be the coldest going overnight. And then expecting that slight warm up and then the potential of precipitation moving into Thursday. But expect clear skies and expect really cold conditions. And tune in tonight at 5 o'clock. I'll have the latest details on what you're going to be expecting over this weekend. Have a good Friday.